Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
The GoreCast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the station of decapitation without your head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's up, GoreCasters? Welcome back here to the GoreCast with me, Johnny Deadly, and my horror news team. My horror news team. That's fine. We'll stick with that. That seems
Assemble!
News team.
I have been watching Voltron all day.
We're here.
We're here. Yep.
It's
We got here
Tuesday.
really quick.
It's Horror News Tuesday, which is where we do the news that revolves around horror, mostly on the Tuesday.
It's all in the title.
All
It's
boxes
the title.
checked.
They seem like confusing titles
no.
if you don't know what's going on, but once you tune in, you're going to be like, oh, that's pretty on brand, actually, now that I think about it.
Right.
Now, unlike Mother Krampus 2, who does not give you a mother nor a Krampus.
In it.
Yep. Ah, there might be a mother, but not the.
I'm sure by rule of
Was
process of elimination, somebody's a mother in there by.
Yeah, there's a lot of females there. So
Okay, I'll put
I'm
it this
sure
way:
one of them are.
none of them are a mother that's in relation to the title, Mother Krampus.
Yeah, no, they're not the Krampus's mother.
No,
that's for sure.
Which you would think would be where it would be going.
Yeah, but no, you get a big old swerve.
Right. Anyway, before we move into the thing, I'm going to say hello to Bill, who's in the chat. He said beefcake, and
Hi,
I
Bill.
shall respond henceforth with beefcake. Beefcake.
Beefcake.
Rochi's in the chat. He said, "Has anyone seen
Hey,
the
Rochi.
new Nick Cage trailer?
Oh, dude,
It's
that looks
called
good.
Huh?
The Unbeatable Weight of Massive Talent." I will check it out. I will check out that
Yeah, I
I
trailer.
think we got it in the chat, like our group chat.
Did you check it out yet?
Yeah,
No.
looks fun, dude.
Oh.
Him, Neil Patrick Harris.
Right. Okay. Well, I might as well just say it now. So, seeing as it, nearly everybody's seen it, I have it lined up as a trailer reaction for later on. I didn't want to tell Giz because I wanted to see his reaction.
That was the secret we had.
But it's okay because Giz still doesn't know what we're talking about. So I think it's going to be equally as effective once we get to the end of the movie, especially now that he's just going to sit there and dread. It's honest to God, Giz, no word of a lie. It's a movie starring Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage in a movie about Nicolas Cage in all of the crazy shit that Nicolas Cage can get up to, featuring Neil Patrick Harris.
Ow, my head.
And it looks
Yeah.
amazing.
It looks tasty.
It looks, honest to God, amazing.
Anyway.
That was the confusion we had earlier with the second trailer when me and him were all like,
Yeah. There's a lot of chat on the new Sonic 2 trailer. Oh God, Sonic 2
Which is
trailer.
quite good.
I
is quite
haven't
good.
seen it yet.
Does he get rings?
Tristan said she will be joining us for a small while. Well, you're more than welcome, Tristan.
Hello.
Join us all you want.
So you stay as long as you want, or as long as we're here.
Mental pickup, and you want to listen to these lunatics. Sometimes watching other people's insanity unfold live on screen is just a mental unburdening for others. At least I'm not as fucked in the head of these four lads. You know what I mean?
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Wait,
Actually,
hang on.
adjusted
I'm one of those
now.
four lads.
Yeah, wait.
Justin.
What?
Letty,
And
how are
you
you?
agree,
Welcome to the
right?
chat. And Charlie as
Hi,
well.
Letty.
Welcome to the chat.
Hi, Charlie.
And didn't miss anyone else. No, I didn't. Okay. Alrighty. Live button.
How?
So I know that we're live. Yes. No.
We're live.
Are we live? We're live in 5,
We're-
but we're live now.
we're
That's
live,
not
pal.
5. Yeah. So we got loads of horror news lined up for you. I don't know particularly what order I put anything in. So that'll be interesting. First,
Also, Bill, You should watch Suicide Squad.
Which one?
The latest one. He said he refuses to watch it because there's an actor in it that nobody can see. So since nobody can see him, he should really watch it.
Oh no, you definitely see him in this.
Yeah, you definitely see it.
And you should
Oh,
watch
you
it.
definitely see him. No, there's none of that. You definitely
Don't
see
put
him.
him
though.
off. It's
No, he
brilliant.
says it's like pretty much any movie with him in it. He just kind of is like, no.
They basically turned John Cena into a DC character, which was large American dude who's way too about America in a Boy Scouty fashion, but with a little bit more
It's kind of like
murderous
Captain
intent.
America.
Although in saying that, Cena was around during the ruthless aggression area, so do you know what I mean? He's done some ruthless,
Yeah, he was the one who coined that phrase.
ruthless aggression.
He slapped Stephanie McMahon's ass.
He what?
He slapped Stephanie McMahon's ass
Yes.
on SmackDown.
I don't think that was how he coined the phrase, though. I think it was in a face-off with Kurt Angle.
Well, actually, it was actually a Vince McMahon thing. And then
If anything,
he
that was
picked it
more
up after
sexual
that.
mischievousness than ruthless aggression.
Because I remember, like, he had all the talent standing around the ring, and he's like, "I want ruthless aggression." And then John Cena came out, and he's like, Kurt Angle's like, "What makes you think you could beat me?" And he's like, "Ruthless aggression." Because it's like, man said it first. God, why do I know that? My life is sad.
Yes. Anyway,
I'm gonna go cry.
first
It's okay,
up,
Buzz.
Freddie
I can tell you
Krueger
the difference
has
between 20
been
million different realities.
Anyway, first up, Freddy Krueger and, more importantly, A Nightmare on Elm Street has been added into the National Film Institute.
Registry of
Sorry,
at
that's
the
the
Library
National
of
Film
Congress.
Registry, where not many a horror movie has made it to.
No, I have the very small list. Right here.
Birds by Alfred
So-
Hitchcock. Or is it Psycho?
No, neither. Or no, Psycho is.
Yeah, thank you. Don't tell me Alfred Hitchcock isn't it, or I know he is. Silence of the
I've-
Lambs is in there.
Yay!
Negative.
What?
I was full sure.
Unless there's more than what's here, there's only like 5 or 6 here.
Okay, go on.
Jaws.
We got. Okay, how about I say them first, and then 'cause
Where's the fun
we
in
could
that?
be doing this all day.
Where's the fun in that?
I mean, you can give me more. I don't care. You got more?
No, I'm
and I'll
upset the
just tell
Silence of the
yes or
Lambs
no.
isn't on there. I was nearly full sure that was in the.
Yeah, like I said, unless there's ones that aren't here, but I got Dracula,
Bram Stoker's.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Bela Lugosi.
It doesn't say; it just says Dracula. I'm assuming it's the Universal Picture ones from the 30s.
Hmm.
Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein, Alien from the 1979 film, Psycho, as you mentioned, Rosemary's Baby, The Shining, The Exorcist, and now Frederick Krueger. Those are the only ones horror-wise that they say. So I'm like I said, there might be more, but
There's a bunch more that came in for 2021.
well,
like
yeah,
Lord of the Rings,
not
stuff
horror
like that.
ones.
Right.
I was more into the horror genre because I was going to get to that list of all the ones that. So if you want to know what's going on, there is the Library of Congress, National Film Registry. Like we said, over the years, a handful of horror movies have been entered. Says the 1984 classic horror film is one of 25 films added to the National Film Registry this year, and the lineup also includes Return of the Jedi, almost said The Strangers, but it's not. Strangers on a Train, it's a different film, and Pink Flamingos. The people said that films help reflect our cultural history and creativity and show us new ways at looking at ourselves. Through movies haven't always been deemed worthy of presentation. The National Film Registry will preserve our cinematic heritage, and we are proud to add 25 more films this year. The Library of Congress will work with our partners in the film community to ensure these films are preserved for generations to come. Here is the full list of the brand new additions for this year. Ringling Brothers Parade Film from 1902.
National Film Registry welcomes Hannibal Lecter and Forrest Gump. and that's from
Okay, so they must have
2011.
just had
So
they must have just had a brief list here because that wasn't on the thing that they gave.
yeah,
Dude,
so,
Purple Rain is on here. Huh. Wouldn't have seen that one make
Further ones from this year, or not this year, but this year's inductees or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Jubilo from 1919, The Flying Ace from 1926, Hellbound Train from 1930. I'm going to go down to more ones people might know. Plink Flamingos from 1972. Richard Pryor live in concert, 1979.
Nice.
Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi from 1983. A Nightmare on Elm Street from 1984. Selena from 1997.
isn't
The
that
Lord
that
of the
movie
Rings.
about that famous Mexican singer lady?
Yeah.
That was killed, yes. Starring Jennifer Lopez.
It's starring
I
J-Lo,
believe.
yes.
Yes, okay. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings from 2001, and Wall-E from 2008.
The rapper?
Nice. No, the very
maybe.
poignant kids animation.
The robot. Wall-E. That's my robot
He
voice.
basically, it's predicting the future for the next 10 or 15 years based on the way technology is going and the
Right,
planet.
gotcha. Never seen it.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
fire.
I know of it.
Have you ever heard the
Pretty good.
Have you ever heard the song by a band called The Groundskeepers? It's all based about the Silence of the Lambs.
Mm-mm.
No.
You know, I gotta get kids to play it on the metal show. It's great. If you ever want to fucking freak out a house party, that's the song to do.
We both know I don't need music to freak out a house
It
party.
puts the lotion on its skin, and then it gets the hose again. Yes, it gets the hose. Ooh.
Is it actually metal or is it just creepy?
It's not metal. It'd be. I'll show it to you after.
Looking forward to it.
Thematically, it would definitely fit in, if you know what I mean.
Creepy.
So, the Library of Congress writes of A Nightmare on Elm Street, the great...
Immediately looks up song. Do. It's a great tune, just to let you know.
The great horror maestro Wes
fuck
Craven
you,
as
Bill.
both... Okay.
Sorry.
Nightmare on Elm Street got voted into a thing. The end.
Okay. Buzz, I'm going to say this. I normally try to keep this for an off-air conversation, but it's just kind of like, seeing as the format of the show, and I'm just going to throw it out there, has been virtually since day one that we all just randomly say shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought you'd be used to it by now.
Well.
Also, I thought you were doing this story, Johnny. Didn't you start off, then all of a sudden it became Buzz doing it?
I don't think I didn't pick this story. I did that thing where I normally do an introduction line, and then whoever's taking the story usually picks it up
Sorry,
from there.
no. I had it in my head that you were doing the Nightmare on Elm Street thing. Sorry, my bad.
I don't.
He's doing the Texas
I'm doing
Chainsaw
Texas
Massacre.
Chainsaw Massacre.
That was it.
And
Sorry, my bad.
Whatever
my
that
bad.
movie with the guy in the mask is. Which I haven't read the article yet, but I'll read it with you. And whoo, it's going to be
The
fun when we
Mask
find out
starring
together.
Jim
But it looks
Carrey.
interesting.
No.
And The Mask 2, Son of the Mask, starring...
We won't-
I forgot who the fuck his name was.
No.
And other
No, I'm
masks.
just-
There was a cartoon for The Mask, I think.
Cartoon's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just kind of
Cartoon's fine.
surprised.
I'd
It's
The
not
seen
movie
like,
was fine.
Mass Crusaders working overtime, fighting
That's not who we're
crime.
talking about.
Oh,
different show, bro.
We're not talking about
it's the
that.
only mass cartoon I ever cared about.
We're talking about the one with the guy in the yellow suit, you know, and the whole "Somebody stop me!" That one.
The stupid one.
Smoking!
Yeah, no, I'll just stick with the good memory from the 80s. Yeah.
What was wrong with the fucking mask
It's from the
cartoon, you
90s.
Grinch?
No. It was just, no.
He doesn't like people
You a
with the
fan
green
of-
faces, I think.
Were you a fan
It's
of the
not got to
movie?
do
or-
I love Orion Slave Girls, I'll have you know.
I don't know what that means.
People with
I
green
don't want
faces.
to
That
know
was
what
just
that means.
pervy on a
Oh,
nerd
there we
level.
go.
That was like,
Like the world may just explode after that, because that just...
What? I can't be the only Star Trek nerd on this show.
Well, I'm not one, so I don't know about the other two.
Nanu.
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're the only one.
I know my next generation, That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
all I
wait,
know.
no, they didn't have any Orion slave girls in Next
No, you'll
Generation.
find Captain Picard didn't really fuck his way around the planet as much. He was
Right.
more into the
Right.
he was more
He
into
was kind of
the,
like-
Kept it in his
the
pants.
diplomacy and actual doing his
Right.
job
Seek out new
Yeah, he
life
was
and new
actually, like, trying to get
civilizations.
shit
and
done.
knock it up. Yeah. Captain Kirk heard the line
Kirk.
boldly go where no man has gone before and took it to
Took
heart
it
and
as a
just ran with it.
challenge.
Who haven't I done yet? That's my William Shatner impression.
I sent you 3
Uh,
films you can
which
add
is
to your
unfair,
list
'cause
to
it's really
throw
only
to
season
review
3.
in the new year. 1 supernatural film and 2 sci-fi horror. Very good. I like when people already book my shows in advance for me. Letty said fellow Trekkie here, by the way. Well, even though I'm not the biggest overall Trekkie franchise fan, I
Yay,
think
thank
you'll
you,
find my
Letty.
assessments of the captains correct.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan, but I mean, like, I can hold my own in conversations of both, but kind of preferred Generations over original.
The remastered version of the original is worth getting. Actually, they're both. I have them both, and it's cool to see the difference in comparisons and stuff.
Is it?
Huh. I didn't realize
Yes,
they remastered.
yes, it is. All like proper modern day special effects, so the Enterprise no longer looks like a fucking model. It actually looks
Yeah,
like a
Bill, Picard
don't
was
know,
a bit of a
though.
Lothario in his youth, but once he got the badge and started flying around as an ambassador for Earth on different planets, he wasn't as testicularly forward as Kirk was.
Actually,
Right.
it was once he got stuck through the back, through the heart with a serrated blade by a Nausicaan. Then he was kind of like, you know what? Might calm it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Showing off for a girl just got me stabbed in the back.
As it normally does, yep.
Yeah.
Without giving out the answer, even though recent times have brought it to light, who was the first Enterprise captain? And yes, I know the answer from Roach.
Pike.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Pike.
That's
There's
we
actually going to
go.
be a series. There's a new series coming out. Now, Star Trek Discovery might have been a pile of crap, but they're going to be doing a series called Strange New Worlds, and it's Pike's crew. So it'll lead up to
oh really?
the original pilot episode of the original series, The Cage.
Okay, that could actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, riveting.
It was always weird that old boy was
Ooh.
there, and then like there was Shatner.
This conversation is just
They-
as exciting as Star Trek.
That's
They changed
because
most of the cast.
it turns out that no matter how good of a military captain or flight leader you are, if a man fucks all of the colors of the rainbow while on a space journey, he will earn a reputation beyond that of any man that is attainable. You know, I defeated the Romulans outside of the Sector 9 when they tried to invade. True, but Kirk got the whole set. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to take away from what you did during your time behind the wheel, Pike. You did a great job, and you were revolutionary in Starfleet and in the world of space exploration. But Kirk caught them all.
Do you mean
kinda like a
space
Pokemon.
venereal diseses?
No,
That's
I'm
why
not on about. I'm
Bones
just
was
on about
around.
space races at the moment. I'm not even going to get into the diseases.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all. Star Trek.
I don't think our species can. We'll figure it out, babe. Don't worry.
Yeah. If there's a hole, I'll fuck it.
Yep.
Where's the hole? Where's the hole?
That
There's
was
the
initially
hole.
going to be his opening Star Trek speech in the first episode,
And
but
if
they
there
opted
isn't
against
one,
it.
If there isn't one,
It wasn't going to
make
be
one.
going where boldly no one's gone before. If it was going to be, if there is a hole, I'll find it.
Yeah. You tell me which one of those holes isn't for breeding sweetie cakes, and I'll figure it out
Yeah.
from there.
Oh, no, it's the hole you eat with. Okay, well, you know what? It's still a hole. I don't care.
I once got hired by Starfleet because I snuck aboard their ship. That's how good I am.
Oh,
Are you okay?
if we've learned anything from Star
Did-
Trek, it's
Did
cover
Bill
your
say
holes.
something? You had that look of I read a paragraph and my brain
Oh
hurt.
no, I was just
No,
he
no,
was
no,
just
no.
giving like insight, and I was just reading. I didn't know it. That's Kind of weird. Because
No,
like
that I did
it's
know,
weird to
because
think of the time period. Like
Yeah.
I know, but I don't know. You know what I mean?
the scene that he's talking about was actually one of those things whereby I remember seeing something in a documentary, and it was
Yeah,
like that
'cause
was
it
one of
was
those only
pivotal.
times. Yeah, it was like, oh, it's one of those only times when like people were kind of told, oh, you have to see this scene.
Yeah.
You know, it's you need to go and watch this. I can't believe they actually finally did it on TV.
Yep.
Funny though, I also didn't know she couldn't stand him.
I mean, that's not surprising. Have you met William Shatner?
No, I have not.
He just wanted to
Oh,
dip his
well,
pee-pee
have you
anywhere he
seen
fucking
William Shatner?
Yes, multiple times in many things. He was T.J. Hooker.
Yeah.
could.
So
Shatner was way ahead
I
of the
was
game
like-
back then. Is being way ahead of the game or just being an equal opportunist? Is it the same thing? Some people go to
Somebody
planets and collect
home.
space rock, and Shatner, he's got his own thing that he does, and you got to respect
yeah,
that.
he's doing his experiments.
Let's see, yellow chick,
Yeah.
green chick, blue chick, red chick.
What did you
Green
discover
chick.
when you were on planet Romulan? They're definitely fuckable anyway. We've learned that.
Pointy-eared chick, pointy-eared chick,
God
other
willing.
pointy-eared chick.
Science.
God willing, we will never find out if intergender birth is capable with them.
None of them had reverse gender birth.
Intergender birth or interspecies birth is what I meant.
There you
Sorry.
go. That's yeah. Actually, you'd be surprised.
Probably because Picard didn't or Kirk didn't finish in whatever hole he was supposed to finish in. He strikes me as a drapes kind of guy.
Oh, is that my communicator recording? Gotta go. Scotty, beat me up. Damn it, Captain. Stop getting it on the walls of the trans.
Starboard!
Yeah.
What? Huh! Damn it, Jim!
Don't go in his room with the.
Worst job on
Do
the
not go
Enterprise.
into his room with a dark light.
Worst job on the
That would
Enterprise.
be-
Emergency beam out for Captain Kirk.
They're in a complete
talking to you,
hazmat
honey.
suit, so they don't get any on. It's like,
Oh.
oh, we gotta get my hazmat suit on because I don't want any of that on me. Okay, we're good. Very good.
Everyone else taking their job seriously and Kirk walking around with the Bee Gees playing in his fucking headphones.
Well, you can tell by the way I'm
Sometimes he just got a strut.
No time to talk.
Oh, man.
Oh. Or you can have a nice little like Barry Manilow jam playing in his head.
This always happens on Sidetrack
Oh.
Tuesdays. It's
Or not Barry
Let's
Manilow.
be fair, it's
The fuck
also
am I talking
Sidetrack
about?
Thursdays and Sundays.
This is true. This is true.
Right.
No, we
what's
don't
the
really
next- let's see
sidetrack
what the
Sunday.
next
We're
news bit
usually
is,
pretty
'cause
busy
even I don't
killing.
remember what order I put them in. Skadoosh. It's a dead chick in the woods.
It's Carter's.
Giant girl.
That's the home video one that you were talking about.
There we go. All right. Dead chick in the woods is my cue.
Sorry.
So that I get to start talking about the RLJE Films distributing a joint called an Unquiet Grave, and it's coming out this January. Excuse me. It's gonna hit VOD, digital HD, and DVD on January 18th, 2022. There's a trailer out for it, and I watched it, but I'll just tell you all what you're getting into. A year after the loss of his wife in a car crash, Jamie convinces her sister, Ava, to return with him to the site of the accident and help him perform a strange ritual. But as the night wears on, it becomes clear that he has darker intentions. An Unquiet Grave is an exploration of grief and the harm we cause when we don't take responsibility for our own healing. And the trailer made it sound just like it was fucking described. Even in like 2.3 seconds, I was like, fuck, I just want to die. All right. So,
You're going to get us copyright flag, numbnuts.
I turned it down.
Baby.
You didn't turn it down. You
Sorry.
had a full whack.
I turned it down.
Oh, I'm glad you stopped that really quick. I was like, I don't know how to put on a James Brown voice that fucking fast.
but
That was Captain Kirk's theme song.
upside is the DVD comes with some bonuses like a filmmaker commentary, Video of The Unquiet Grave, sung by Vanessa.
Sung by Vanessa.
Hudgens?
Sung by Vanessa.
Just
Interviews with
Vanessa.
the cast and crew, special effects, and then a Nightstream world premiere Q&A. So, yeah.
Well, that was.
Poster
That
didn't
was-
even really look.
I am sold.
That was an enthusiastic.
I
Talk
just,
about
you
people
know,
making
man,
their assessments on a movie before they've seen it.
it just between the like, had I not
You're like,
or just read it, I probably
you're like the trailer sounds as good as it or looks as good as it sounds, and then you're like, well, bonus. There's all these bonus features that if the movie
Right.
sucks, they probably suck too.
No, I mean, like, you know, bonuses can always be cool. Like, there may be a lot of cues that you get some A's for and stuff. Like, I don't know, or some A's that you get some Q's for. Either way, it sounds fun, but you know, so there's bonus
Is there
features.
some kind of?
I'm loving him
alphabet
trying to
sale
dig
on?
himself up here.
He's, you know what? A for effort.
How much
A
for a
for
B or a
effort.
C? Maybe an H.
I just, oh man.
He's on about questions and answers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you actually
Doing
not
it.
know that? I'm going to give you a chance for full disclosure here, Giz. Did you honestly not know that, or is that a joke that just did not land that you were trying to plug it?
none of you people have a sense of humor. I'm all on my own here.
By you picking other letters of the alphabet?
Yes, absolutely.
Ha
I was waiting for a Z, please, Bob.
That was a Mickey Mouse little thing there.
Or something being shot out of the air.
Can I take what noise Buzz makes while being thrown out of a plane for 500, please, Alex?
Woo! That's the sound.
He takes it a lot better than I would.
All depends on whether or not there's a parachute attached.
Right.
Or jetpack. I could have a jetpack.
Oh, you don't want a
That'd be
jetpack.
pretty cool.
You don't want the jetpack.
Probably not.
First thing that happens, you press.
I'd probably
the button
turn it
for
on
it.
and slam straight into the plane and be dead.
It's
Oh,
exactly.
like a boom, dead.
Exactly.
Bill
what I was
said
gonna
Buzz
say.
sounds like Mario trying to fuck Yoshi.
Oh,
Hey, as Kirk says, if there's a hole, there's a hole.
oh,
The end.
Dagger would be proud.
That's
So yeah, there's a trailer.
Woo!
There's a trailer out for it. If you want to catch the trailer for an Unquiet Grave, and if you just want to wait
If
for
you're
it,
riveted
If
enough
you're
by
riveted enough to reread what I
Carter's
just
selling of the-
said, or rewatch
Go
what I
check it
just
out.
described.
It's on YouTube. So are
or
we.
if you just want to wait and be surprised, then January 18th, 2022 will be your surprise day.
The more and more of this I drink, the more and more saucy I get.
Just a smidgen.
What are you drinking?
Ugh. C4, baby.
What's that?
Is it alcoholic?
No,
No,
I saw the word
it's
energize
energetic,
on the
though.
side of it.
Oh dear.
I just finished the whole can.
He's essentially
It's
playing
strawberry
Russian roulette but with
watermelon.
energy drinks.
Yeah, pretty much. If you check my cupboard, there's like one of
I'm
everything
drinking
out in
actual
the store.
alcohol.
Yay, the one time no one else is drinking.
Oh no, I feel like it.
Well, Bart Carter.
Well, this is normally my reading show, so I don't like to drink alcohol because I normally do bad when I read on alcohol. So I went with the energy drink instead. Thursday is my alcohol drink or alcohol show. Oh, Jesus Christ!
He's drinking.
I'm serious. I'm not on alcohol right now.
The next, it's me. The fucking Yoshi.
Am I gonna come?
Oh,
I'm a sticky plumber.
make room for a mushroom.
Oh no. Oh,
What thing do I say this episode that's gonna get us taken down? Because there's been quite
I
a
don't know.
few.
If
so
anything,
far.
it's going to be you singing the Barry White.
That song. Let's get it on.
Hey, if Barry White saved your life and got you back with your best wife,
Sing Barry White.
Barry White.
That was
This
Fun
was
Loving Criminals,
Marvin
wasn't
Gaye, actually.
I don't know. It was one of those many songs that got drilled into my head because they all kept getting played repeatedly on the radio for the space of like 2 or 3 years.
I'm pretty sure it was Fun Loving Criminals. It came out after they did the Scooby Snacks one.
Possibly, probably.
Definitely.
Sex.
That's my
Anyone in
response.
the chat? Can we corroborate? Was it Fun Loving Criminals? I'm pretty sure it was it's the Fun Loving Criminals because I fucking love Fun Loving Criminals.
Probably was. I don't know. There was a lot of songs that just seemed to get played the same day over and over again. Ah.
Oh no,
Hmm.
I had to listen to the Irish radio.
Oh, Scooby Snacks, King in New York, Smoke 'em. Yeah. Never heard of this joint before.
Woohoo.
I don't think it's called anything to do with Barry White. Or is the song called Barry White? I don't know if the song is called Barry White. I just know that one of the main lyrics was Barry White saved my life and got me back with my ex-wife. Sing Barry White. Barry White.
Very wise.
Barry White.
Very wide.
Yep, you be right.
According to
Johnny.
Letty, you are correct.
Fun-loving criminals.
And according to Bill, the song is in fact called Barry White.
Oh, it is called Barry White? Yeah.
Barry White saved my life.
And got me back with my ex-wife. Sing Barry White.
Very White.
Mhm.
Very White.
Let's get it
And then there was some
on.
cool trumpet kind of reverie that came in.
You never hear no trumpets in music
That's
anymore.
not true.
It all depends on what kind of music you're
It
listening
depends
to.
on what kind of music. If you listen to ska, it's kind of mandatory.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes you hear it in
Yeah.
soundtracks.
Sometimes you hear it in soundtracks. If you're in a pipe band,
Mm.
you're going to hear some trumpets.
If you're watching Star
Hear a
Trek: The Next
trumpet, yeah.
Generation, you might occasionally hear a trumpet.
Strange
No.
enough,
I
90%
know
of
that won't be
those
happening.
deep
Yeah.
fart noises you hear on YouTube as a special effect, they're probably a trumpet or trombone.
Hmm.
Unless they go for the actual cheek
Oh.
clapper style ones, you know, that kind of one.
Or if they just grow their balls and actually fart and don't need to have.
I'm going to
Trumpets
check that
making the
before
noises.
I authorize it, Bill.
He nearly got me. He nearly got me.
We're all consenting adults here. That's
I am terrified.
look, you knew what.
Buddy, that's why I'm
no,
not
it's
a
not
big
that
fan
bad.
of
I was
video.
just
It's
like-
just the same songs over and over.
I like Power Rangers.
It was funny.
Although I definitely screamed "Watch My Monster Grow" at some occasions, so I can't really disagree with what it's saying.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh.
As long as he doesn't become the Green Ranger.
Our local
And
radio
uses-
station here owns about 50 songs for over the past decade, so you hear the same shite a million times a day. Yep.
See, that's all I was saying. Like, I hear the
Those
same
50
shit.
are timeless.
Like,
That's
we
the
don't
way of
even
the
own
Irish
it.
government. Go, sure, you can play those ones, lads. You're never going to get sick of the national anthem. Sure, we all know that. Right, next up.
Let's get it on.
Whoever's got, I think it's Danny Trejo, who's going to be confronting the curse of La Llorona.
See, I'm not the only one who can pronounce it.
Yeah, that's how we
only
decided
for
Giz
2 out
had
of
the
4
news bit
episodes,
because Carter's like the curse of the I'm gonna have a problem with that. I'm like, well, Giz, it's yours.
Actually, to be fair, no. Firstly, it's not the curse because this has nothing to do with 2019's The Curse of La Llorona. This is, in fact, the legend of La Llorona, which sees the weeping woman or the woman in white or whatever you want to call her returning. Yep. She came up on me, tried to steal my kids, drowned them in the river. That's La Llorona.
Is that
It
copyrighted?
is. That's what she does.
Face
Yell at
covered
him.
with a cape. Going to jail. Everyone's going to. Oh, no,
Why
I can't
can I
keep
play
rhyming
my
that.
music?
That's going to go wrong.
Jesus.
La Llorona.
Well-
Moving on anyway, sorry.
The Legend of La Llorona is said to be coming to VOD on January the 11th, 2022. Let me see now. It's directed by Patricia Harris Sheely. Her version of it, a malevolent spirit bent on vengeance, stalks a young family visiting Mexico. Andrew, Carly, and their son Danny travel to an isolated hacienda
Please tell
in
me
Mexico
Danny
for
Trejo's
much.
not their son.
No, that'd be no. They travel
There's a
to this
ghost
hacienda
after
in
me,
Mexico
Mama.
for a much needed vacation. As they enter the town, signs showing missing children set an ominous tone. The family learns of the legend of La Llorona, this evil spirit of a distraught mother who lurks near the water's edge and strikes fear into the hearts of all who see her. La Llorona torments the family mercilessly, snatching Danny, not Trejo, and trapping him in another world between the living and dead. Aided by resourceful taxi driver George, that's Trejo, the family
Trejo.
races to Trejo. The family races to save their only child, navigating the forbidden countryside held by menacing cartel thugs. Gaining strength and power and leaving a path of death and destruction in her wake, La Llorona is seemingly unstoppable, but a secret from Carly's past may provide an opportunity to finally defeat the evil spirit. There is a trailer available for it. I have not watched it yet because
I appreciate the fact that you gave your reading a bit of gusto like I do and tried to do like a semi-trailer voice as you did it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
10
You're
showman
welcome.
points for you, sir.
Thank you very much. As I was
Showmanship
saying, there
points.
is a trailer. I haven't watched it yet because I didn't know I was doing the story until we were actually about to go for the show. So yeah, but like I said, it is set to be coming out on VOD January the 11th, 2022. So for anyone interested, go check out the trailer and then maybe go check out the film because I'm sure Danny Trejo has a taxi driver.
The chances are La Llorona is going to definitely get uppercut in the face at some stage or another.
What's worse is I'm wondering, did he do fucking Travis Bickle impersonation?
You talking about,
hell just
does he go full taxi driver in it?
Oh yeah.
It seems a little bit contradictory to the storyline you just described.
I know, but I can imagine him like losing the plot and like
Mexican
tying his hair up into like this big
taxi
fucking long
driver.
mohawk thing.
And just going full blown machete?
Oh yeah.
Or should
Oh,
I
yeah, I
say
don't
for
see him cutting
posterity
the hair
purposes,
into a mohawk.
machete?
Machete.
I just did.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got it covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see
But
him
yeah,
shaving
as I
the
said-
head for that one.
I didn't say shave the head. I just said tie all the hair back and just up into like a fucking maybe an
Oh,
undercut and just tie what's left up
Alrighty.
into like a fucking.
Alrighty, next up we have Astrid and Lily Save the World.
I'll try to do better this time, boss. So I got to start picking better news. All right, so Astrid and Lily Save the World. It's a new monster series that's coming out of sci-fi, and as we all know, sci-fi fucking rocks when it comes to entertainment, and anything that has to do with like monsters and special effects, they're gonna fucking kill it. So I'm totally looking forward to this series when it comes out.
There's a hint of
which-
sarcasm I'm picking up here that
Well,
as,
once
subtle,
upon a time, he
as subtle as it
No,
may
one-
be, I feel
No,
once upon a time he
This
would have
is
been absolutely
happy.
right, but that was once upon a time.
it's still that once upon a time, just current. I just dude, it's sci-fi
I love
where everybody
it's-
goes for
it's like
entertainment.
it's like
visually.
drunken bastard roulette with the three of each. You know that, like, honest to God truth. It's like, who's going to be? I never know when I come on a show. It's like, who's going to be the negative Nelly? I remember when we started, I thought it was just okay. Giz is a dead cert, and then at some stage along the way, I realized Buzz doesn't like movies, and then Carter can just be. It depends on the fucking day. I never know who's going to be the grumpy one.
I just
Keeps you on your toes, huh?
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not grumpy. Whoa, I am not grumpy. I'm just pointing out that sci-fi, once upon a time, their shows definitely
Siffy.
top dollar. Now, Siffy, perhaps not as much. Perhaps they're a little bit more
Siffy.
hit and miss now.
That's how
Siffy.
it is. SYFY.
Yeah,
Siffy,
it
old
used to
Siffy.
be sci-fi. Now it's Siffy. Actually, it's been Siffy
Some
for a
kind
while.
of venereal disease.
I feel like their effects work great in some aspects, like say when you want to do like Sharknado, but then they try to do something serious, and those same effects just don't help a film. If that makes sense.
The look on Giz's face there was amazing. Are you actually going to talk up Sharknado while talking
I'm
down?
fucking talking
I
about
know,
talking
yeah,
about Sharknado,
like-
bro. You know, like
We went
that
from
was
a
some
town called
janky
Eureka
shit,
to
but it was
Sharknado.
awesome.
What the shit, dude?
But so the series premieres January 26th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be premiering simultaneously on USA and Siffy, but it's only the premiere, and then it's going to go back to Sci-Fi. And what you're getting into is high school is hard enough when you're different. But when you're outcast BFF, Astrid. Huh?
Sorry, you said that opening line and I puked in my mouth for some reason. I don't know.
Gee, I wonder why. Try watching the trailer.
Night, Katie. Thanks for joining.
Night, Katie. But when your outcast BFF Astrid and Lily accidentally crack open a portal to a terrifyingly quirky, by the way, monster dimension, it gets a lot more complicated. It's up to them to vanquish the creepy creatures and save the world, becoming the badass heroes they were meant to be. That is, if they can survive the horrors of high school.
Sorry, what's going on here? I don't know.
Yep.
It's like some sort of acid reflux.
Let's see. Blue Eyes Pictures will produce the series. They don't have a listing of like how many episodes they're going to have, but like I said, it comes out next month, and January 26th, we get to see
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's safe to assume, judging by the reactions of all four of us here, we're probably going to be reviewing that.
And the trailer, it really kind of reminds me of like some kind of Goosebump-ish vibe. Like
that's
it's
not bad. That's a good thing.
Heavy, right? So it kind of like it sounds like what it is. It's like it's supposed to kind of be some high school kind of fun, Goosebumpish trip over some monsters, try to get rid of them kind of thing.
Like they're Ghostbusters?
No, I think like they're
Monster
kind of
Hunters.
Get rid of them.
I'd say it's more Buffy adjacent than Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
You see, the thing with sci-fi or sci-fi, whatever way you want to say it, is they can be very hit and miss because like they can have shows that are fantastic. I'm not big into The Expanse. I couldn't get into it, but I understand why people do enjoy it. Whereas other shows they've done, I can understand completely why everyone's like, oh man, that's a pile of crap. And then there's some stuff that pops up and it's just unsung legends.
They did Chucky.
Sci-fi and Chucky?
Yeah.
Chucky's on
they're,
Sci-Fi.
They're doing the same
USA Network.
Okay.
They're doing the same exact thing. Yeah, they're
For some reason I was
simulcasting.
thinking that was like USA or somebody.
Yeah,
I mean,
had it in my head
it
USA as
is,
well.
But it's also Sci-Fi.
No, yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'd forgotten the sci-fi part. But my argument still remains that like sci-fi, even like going back through the years, is a channel that can be very hit and miss. When they do a good show, it's a fantastic show. But when they don't, it's a pile of
Nation for
spit.
Life, Blood Drive.
The fucking Town Called Eureka and Warehouse 13.
Oh,
I'll never get over Blood Drive. I still haven't seen the last episode of that.
Neither have I.
I refuse to let that series end in my head. It was too good. As long as I haven't seen the last episode, there's still an episode to see.
And
just like
personal
revived
interest.
And I should pass that tradition on to my grandkids.
They revived what?
You're allowed to watch
Mystery
9
Science
of these 10 episodes of this TV series and then
in
never.
1997.
What?
Oh, I didn't know
Yes,
that.
but the revival of Flash Gordon was absolute bollocks.
I'm not talking about that.
I know, but I'm pointing out the hit and miss thing.
Well, if you just keep giving hits and no misses, then people will be happy.
Yes, like Battlestar Galactica.
That's true. Oh no,
I won't lie to you. Our crowd's become accustomed
that
to.
was not it.
Crowd has become
Battlestar
accustomed to us ranting. So if anything, it's more the more shit he talks about, the more rant potential there. Any of you now at this stage, I don't have a designated shit talker.
Good. Flash Gordon.
Again, you're on your toes.
Any one
you
of the
cheeky
three could be
little
a
bugger.
PR nightmare depending on what
That
night
was
it
fun.
is. So it's
Bill is peddling unsafe films in the chats.
No, dude, I never got onto the fucking Battlestar bandwagon.
oddly enough,
Like, I
it's
was
not
old
that
school,
far away
not-
from the actual story of Flash Gordon. It's just got a lot more boobs.
Yep.
Flash! Ah!
You don't want him singing
Yeah,
that song
much.
and everything dangles around. It's not.
Flash!
Ah,
think you find
I have
he'd be
now
singing
found
a
the
different
origin
song.
of the helicopter dick. Very good. Flash Gordon. Anyway, next story. It seems the enthusiasm has died for Astrid and Lily. Save the world.
And he did a better job with this one, though.
thank
He was
you.
more.
It's one of my
Thank you
ones.
for
Okay.
noticing.
Right.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I still don't want to watch it, but he did better.
But I appreciate it.
It's this one.
I was seeing.
Yeah, that's
Right,
Mask.
the article is from Bloody Disgusting, and it says, clip from haunted hayride slasher shows off the masks. Shotgun Shack Pictures founder Sony Malhi? Sonny Malhi. Yeah. Has produced films such as The Strangers and the critically acclaimed The Dark and the Wicked. However, this time he gets the director's chair for Hurt, available in theaters and to rent on and own on North American digital HD internet cable and satellite platforms through Gravitas Ventures on December 10th, 2021. So it's already out. In the film, a soldier reunites with his wife to take in the attractions at their favorite Halloween spot, the haunted hayride. But when real terrors follow them home, they must fight for their lives or become the next attraction. Sounds very good. And we have a trailer there as well to check it out. That you should check out. I think I'm friends with that guy on Facebook.
Sonny Malley.
Yeah.
I like the mask.
It's a very cool mask. I hope it doesn't get them copyright flagged.
How so?
The mask?
No, it's a different guy. How so? Because I remember there was a big issue with oh no, wait, maybe it is the same guy. I'm gonna need to check into that later on. There was an issue with, do you know, Happy Death Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a copyright issue with the use of the cherub mask. And that is
Really?
very cherub mask adjacent.
Like that came back and bit him in the ass later, or?
As in they... I think it was literally... It's like a patented design, that cherub mask.
Okay. Yeah, I never would have thought of that creepy thing as a cherub. God.
Well, I mean, like, give me 1 sec.
Kind of looks like the face of the thing from Toy Story 1 with the like baby head with like the weird robotic body. Kind of.
I kind of wonder if like the eyes wobble.
Good.
It's like they follow you wherever you
Right.
go.
I was thinking I'm going to see
I'll
before I die.
feel
Now,
like
this could just be me, right?
somebody's
But would you
watching
not
me.
find the eyes wobbling as a comedic distraction?
More importantly, how the smeg does the person wearing the mask actually see out through it?
Presumably because it's all mesh.
Or maybe they're blind and they smell you.
Not from inside the mask.
Not
they
from
don't.
inside the mask with no nose hole in. No, you probably won't.
The only thing you're smelling is yourself.
Yeah.
Have you
I'm
have
close
you
by.
tried it?
Have we worn masks?
Yes. Have you tried smelling people?
Yes.
Well, not
Well,
people,
in the
but in
mask?
general, yes. And no is the answer to your next question.
Just going to say hello to a lot of madness who's joined us.
A lot of madness. Welcome to the
Oh,
Chisnits.
it's Satakagi.
It's a Kage, yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
I'm out of questions.
Okay. I'm full of answers, so it would have been
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is out now, which I might actually check that out. Where it's available on North American digital internet, cable, and satellite platforms.
Yeah.
What was it called again?
Hurt.
Yeah. When I
myself.
scroll down further on the thingy, and yeah, I've seen that picture. There's another mask that gets shown in the poster for the movie further down in the article. And I've seen.
I guess
that
it came out
image.
2018, or originally was from 2018. So then how is it just now coming out?
It
I
happens
know that
sometimes.
happens, but-
Films get re-released with
It's
better
at
distribution deals.
movie theater by me tomorrow. I'm not gonna go see it.
You which?
I said it's gonna be playing at a movie theater by me tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. But I'm not gonna go see it.
Why not?
Can't
be arsed.
I really
Because
don't.
he has better things to do.
Yeah, and sure, I'm definitely sure something will come up. That's way better than that. Probably, I'm gonna make spaghetti tomorrow. I'd rather do that than go see the movie.
I won't lie to you. The movie sounds fun.
I mean, I could
Yeah.
eat. I can make some spaghetti and bring it with me to the movies. Do you think they'll let me bring it in?
Who are you, Charlie from fucking Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Sometimes I don't want popcorn. It's
Just
not
throw some in a
spaghetti.
Ziploc and throw it in your pocket. They won't patch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's ever got pulled for pocket sketty.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna test that.
Okay, right. We'll
I'll live stream
We'll
it.
move on to the next news bit. What is the next news bit?
I don't know. I'm blowing through them pretty quick. There's probably not.
Texas.
I think
is
the
our
two
last
trailer reactions are the last two.
Oh, okay. All right. So the news bit is
The Texas
Chainsaw Massacre.
Vigia game.
Okay. So all right, all of my things ended up. Okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, before I read the article, which is also on Bloody Disgusting, which is probably one of our main news sources, to be honest. Many years ago, by many I mean like 3, maybe 4. Back in the day. Well, hey,
long
in
time
fairness,
ago.
when I say many years ago, in my defense, it mightn't technically be the longest chronologically in time, but a lot's happened in that 4 or 5 years.
Yep.
The world has changed since Friday the 13th, the game came out, which was, in the defense of them, once the game worked, really good. It was fun. It was like a little murder style game. You had your 5 people that played as camp counselors, all at Camp Crystal Lake. Jason shows up. Murder, kill. Someone plays Jason. You guys have to get out and call the cops so that enough gunpowder shows up to rail Jason to being dead or some other franchise-related murder. And during the time of that game being released, the whole property essentially went up into copyright disarray because the original writer and the original director were at odds as to who technically owned the rights to the movie. At which point it turned out that technically Sean Cunningham owns the rights to the franchise, but one of them owns the rights to the Jason character, which is now turned out. So needless to say,
Jason,
the game ceased because they couldn't do any more updates. They couldn't bring in any new content, any DLC, anything, because it literally, they couldn't do it. And when you can't do that with a game, it shoots you in the water. So they went off, and it would appear that they have, we did mention in the news bit a week or two ago, made essentially Friday the 13th, the game, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game, which looks good. And it got announced during the week that Kane Hodder is going to be playing Bubba Sawyer in it for all of the motion capture and stuff. But anyway, announced late last night during the Game Awards, Gun Interactive, Friday the 13th, the game, is working on Sumo Nottingham working with, should I say, Sumo Nottingham on an asymmetrical multiplayer video game based on the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, soon headed to PC and current-gen consoles. In addition to being able to play as the original Leatherface, we're told Gun Interactive will give you the choice of several different killers to choose from, including the cook, the hitchhiker, a brand new character who's playing Leatherface, and brand new characters. Who's playing Leatherface, you ask? Fangoria reveals today that Kane Hodder will be doing the motion capture work for Horror Icon, much the same way Hodder plays Jason Voorhees for the Friday the 13th, the game. This is insanely cool casting for multiple reasons, one of which is that Hodder actually did Leatherface stunt work back in the 90s for New Line's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. That's the next generation, isn't it?
No, that's Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
yes.
3. It's awful.
Yeah. They really got bad
The one
after
right
too.
before.
Kane Hodder was the third stunt coordinator, or the third film's stunt coordinator, which led to him actually playing the role of Leatherface for several scenes, or a Milla Hala. Raw Milla Halahoff.
I bought it.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Milla Hala. Okay, that one. Anyway, that's fine. Yeah, it's credited as Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, but from what we gather, Hodder did many of the stunts and action scenes. So, yeah. That's all the news in relation to the game. I'm very much looking forward to that, to be honest. Sure, Hanley,
Jesus,
what's going on?
speak and
Welcome to the
spell, no
Chisnets. How are you?
Hanley.
I'm very much looking forward to that. Because I like the Friday the 13th game. I'm all blurry.
I wonder if they've just basically taken the Friday the 13th one and just reskinned it, and it's the exact same game. Because essentially,
I would imagine...
Wouldn't surprise me. It'd be pretty
I would
easy.
imagine not, because there's stuff you'd have to do. Like set-wise and everything.
Yeah, because
but that's
and
fine.
this
Now,
sounds like a
that's what I mean by
different
reskin
style
it.
game.
Oh, okay.
Unless all their faces running around chasing some people at Camp Crystal Lake. Never know.
Right, will we take a look at the trailer for this?
Yes.
Sure.
I have the
If
trailer
there's
for
one
this
there.
lined up, and I have the trailer for that Nicolas Cage movie lined up.
Also, hello to Sylvia Hodges, who's in the chats.
Hello, Sylvia. How are you? Welcome to the Chisnets.
Hello to
Okay.
Jer, because he
Number
said
one,
hi.
we're going to get rid of this. And number two, you know what? It's a game trailer. We should be fine. He says pensively. Trailer story. Whoa, God,
We're sorry,
you're
your
huge.
screen has been
You are
taken down
fucking
because we
huge.
detected.
Why are you so fucking big? Sorry, people. I wasn't expecting that to... Must have fucking downloaded
That's
it
what
in
she
fucking
said.
4K or something. Any minute now. 2 secs. There's a lot of...
Adjust.
There's a lot of size.
There's a lot of girth.
She's a girthy
Yeah,
trailer, all right. I don't mind telling you that. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Really
We're going to
wrong.
turn that off, and then we're going to turn it back on again, and then do the volume.
Oh, there's a face.
Oh, yeah, wait. God. Sorry, guys. I forgot. I never shared screen with the boys.
That's okay. I was just watching
Yeah,
it
I
on the
was
screen.
just going to watch it there. There's no sound like, but
Yeah, that's also strange. Why is there no sound?
yeah,
Well,
but there
then
would
we
be
don't got to worry about talking over it.
there would be no sound for us because we're on the Skype. We've got YouTube turned off, or else we'd be hearing it.
From the creators of Friday the 13th, the game. Gun.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you
it's
want
going too
sound
fast.
before I start? Because there's
No, I mean, it don't matter.
You know what? I'm going to set it up because we need sound for the next trailer reaction anyway.
Okay. Ah, back to the face again.
We're back to the face. Good old reliable
it's
back to the
terrifying.
face.
Okay.
It scared me.
Oh, Bill, that's way too on Texas Chainsaw Massacre brand. Not reading that out. Okay, so here's the trailer for Gun Media's new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game.
We're sorry. Your stream has been taken down because we detected everything.
We detected fun.
Yeah.
Are you friends trying to have fun with your friends online? Well, not anymore, you shan't. Contrary to what the whole point of this game is, but no, you shan't be having fun. A
No.
game based on true events, technically, kind of, in a roundabout way, yes.
No, it wasn't. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I love that.
That's mandatory. You need that in there. It's not a Texas Chainsaw movie.
Yeah.
This is good shit, people. I'm liking it so far.
Looking good.
It's looking sexy. Hello, Chainsaw.
Run.
Chainsaw meat person.
I Chihuahua, a multiplayer horror game based on true events. Fuck
Nice.
yeah! I like that.
I like it. Yeah,
We'll give it a golf clap.
I'm
like
fucking
that a
sold.
lot. I like it a lot.
Golf clap.
I like it. I want it now. Did it say in the article when this was coming out? I don't remember reading a release date.
I will check for you.
Well, I mean, if they're only announcing that Kane Hodder is going to do the motion capture.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's still like in process then. So it's probably going to be a while.
Here's this awesome thing we were showing you. Too bad it's not going to come out for another 3 years.
Yeah, well, that's how it happened with the last game as well. We were talking about it for ages before it came out.
And then by the time it came out,
right, that's
like,
us nearly to the end of the show. So in a non-horror related bit of news, Nicolas Cage, as I described at the top of the show, is in a movie coming out about Nicolas Cage, do Nicolas Cage shit in a movie starring Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage. And we're going to take a quick look at the trailer because it looks rather good. Rather good. But I also, do you know what? I also need
accurate words.
I also realized I need to probably put the words on the screen for this one. So 1 second there, people, because it's a really long title and I couldn't remember the name of it. Well, it is a very long title and I couldn't remember the name of it. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
There you go. That's what it is.
That is what it is. That is what it is. Oh, that was very pizzazzy. I liked it. I could have seen you doing a, like jazz hands at the end of that.
I was gonna say I needed to get my jazz hands out.
Right, we'll pop you around there. That should be okay. Right, bloink and bloink. Nope, that's still the trailer for fucking Texas Chainsaw. Whoops.
I still see face.
Boop.
Nick, you've been living at the Sunset Tower for over a year.
They love having me there.
You owe them $600,000.
Okay, I'm gonna deal with all that, but I'm gonna get this next role. And when I do
you think he's going to get the next gig?
Changes, then I'm back.
Careful.
Yes, I do.
He's making all this. This might see Nick Cage with all that hair back.
I love you. He was so good in The Rock. What about Gone in 60 Seconds?
He was so good in The Rock.
No, I'm 44 years old. Why the fuck would I see Croods 2? I've seen Face Off.
What's it about?
You head to southern Spain and you attend a wealthy gentleman's birthday party.
I would never do that.
It's $1 million, Nick.
I'll take it. The guy that owns this house.
I think everybody's very Nick Cage about Nick
wants me
Cage,
to fuck his wife or watch me watch him fuck his wife. That's a no-go. You understand? That's no bueno.
I am Javier.
Nick Cage.
Nicolas Cage? That's fucking cool.
I am so happy that you're here.
Is this supposed to be me? It's grotesque. I'll give you 20,000 for it. What have you got there?
Divine inspiration.
Oh dear.
Oh, Pedro, just put the Mandalorian helmet back on.
On the count of 3 and run. They're coming! Grab my hand. You're heavier than you look.
I have a very big head.
I have a very big head.
You go! I'm gonna forget you, Habs.
Mr. Cage? It turns out we could have just walked around.
Wow, you're so.
Oh, I am in.
Dude, I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it.
Yes, please. All of that in my face, please. Thank you very much. I want it. I want it
like
now.
Everyday thing for Nicolas Cage, dude.
He is, isn't he? He's a goddamn national treasure, and I won't have anyone say anything else about it.
I proper marked for that part at the end when they were like, "Oh, Mr. Cage, we could have went around it the whole time." It's just like, oh, it was brilliant.
I love it. It reminds me of,
it
did you ever
gives
see that
not
movie with
happy.
Woody Harrelson? I'd love to think that this was based on a true story. Did you ever see that movie with Woody Harrelson about this mental night? Like all the crazy shit happens in London, and then it turns out at the end of it, it was based on a true story about
yeah.
when he got arrested back in like the early 2000s.
Dude, and it was brilliant because he filmed that shit all in like one go.
Yeah, they did it as an actual night on the lash.
Giz so does not look happy.
Is it because you know we're
I'll never have
reviewing
to
it?
see it. What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's not a horror.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
not a horror.
That don't matter.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
not a
There's a
horror.
reason we
Fuck.
rebranded to GoreCast Unplugged for movies like this so that we don't have to...
We could have another Nick Cage night.
We can do another
There's
Nick
tons of
Cage
this
night.
movie.
Yeah. We can find more Nick Cage horror movies. Like, we
the
didn't
Ghost.
review Vampire's Kiss.
Why do you insist on torturing me? I'm a sadist. I'm not a masochist. I'm a giver. I'm not a receiver.
And we're giving.
Then you're going
not
to
a
give us
catcher?
this, and we're going to do another Nick Cage night. So all us Nick Cage fans can
That's
fucking
not
watch
how it works.
Yes, it is. I also want to remember. I want you to remember this fucking conversation, and the next time you wonder why I'm not Christmassy, I'm going to give you the exact same fucking bullshit back.
Because Nicolas Cage?
No, because everything that you said about Nicolas Cage for you right there, that's me with Christmas.
No.
Wait for it.
What do you mean no?
I mean, no.
What do you mean no?
Christmas is an
explanation.
institution. Nicolas Cage is just some maniac that keeps taking roles that everyone else turns down.
Institution. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, nobody else could do this movie but Nicolas Cage. I mean, come on, dude.
Of course, nobody else could do it. It's about him.
Yeah, which makes it
That's not true
awesome.
at all.
That's like saying nobody else could be in being John Malkovich except John Malkovich because it's about
no,
being John
John
Malkovich.
Malkovich
Like, I can
being
see
John
some- I can
Malkovich
see
is a
some
different thing. Like
stand-ins.
I could totally see someone playing Nicolas Cage in this,
Right.
which would have even nearly added more hilarity. But
But you couldn't have being John Malkovich
And
without
have
John
Nicolas
Malkovich.
no, you
Cage
can't
be
have
like
being John
the side
Malkovich about being
character.
John Malkovich because it's crucial to the storyline that you have actual John Malkovich.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
isn't.
Therefore,
being Nicolas
nobody else can
Cage.
be in this film except Nicolas Cage because it's about Nicolas Cage.
No.
Oh no, I can see Christopher Lloyd pulling
No,
off John
you could do a
Malkovich.
movie about Nicolas Cage with someone playing Nicolas Cage, but it is integral to the actual storyline of being John Malkovich that you have the actual John Malkovich because it's about people living in John Malkovich's head. So integrity to the actual storyline outside of it being named being John Malkovich, it has
You know
John Malkovich in the storyline. You could get a guy in
really-
to play Nicolas Cage and it could be hilarious in this. But
I
they have Nicolas Cage.
really hope Nicolas Cage never watches this because otherwise he's going to try and do his version of being John Malkovich.
This could you
Oh.
never know. This could be his version of being John Malkovich.
No, because it's him just being him.
There was a lot of drugs taken with no repercussions shown in that trailer. Just saying.
Yeah.
Except they didn't know how to get around the wall.
That doesn't necessarily have to have been anything got to
So
do
that
with
was
drugs.
funny. Well, that's true. But he also had the Mandalorian with him, so
I kind of like this. Letty was like, it would have been hilarious to have someone else play Nick Cage and have Nick Cage as a supporting actor.
Yeah.
that's what I was just saying. That's what I was gonna say. Have him be
that'd be too much.
The Mandalorian.
I think
That'd be
Neil
too much.
Patrick Harris.
If he
like
played
the
Neil
manager.
Patrick Harris's character,
Maybe have him be the that's
and you just do him up in makeup so he doesn't look like Nick Cage. Like that would be just such a beautiful waste of budget money to be like, okay, we're going to get Nick Cage in this movie about Nick Cage, but we're going to have what's the name of the guy from 21 Jump Street that isn't what's the muscly guy from 21 Jump Street?
Muscle guy.
Fucking Dom DeLuise's eldest fella.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, real 20 not the real 21 Jump
Yeah.
Street, the movie one.
Oh, shit.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
You get Channing Tatum as Nicolas Cage. Then you get Nicolas Cage in as Neil Patrick Harris's character, but you spend loads of money to make Nicolas Cage not look like Nicolas Cage in a movie about Nicolas Cage.
Mind
I
blown.
just think, judging by the comedy style that was going on in there, I think Channing Tatum would be good as the Nicolas Cage character.
I like
Nicolas
Bill's
Cage?
idea of Christopher Walken. Yeah. I think he fits Nicolas Cage more because
Yeah, but I think
Channing
there's
Tatum's a
funny
bit too buff
gag
to
you
be
could do at
Nicolas
the end
Cage.
of the movie where it's Nicolas Cage in real life and they're in the production meeting about this movie. And they're like, who do you think should play you? And he's like, I don't know. I need someone that like physically represents the way that I look and stuff like that. Like that Channing Tatum kid. You know Magic Mike?
I also like what Bill said is Ryan Reynolds.
He's
Ryan Reynolds.
I just don't think he can do it. Yeah.
He's too charming. I've never wanted, as much as I enjoy Nicolas Cage, I've never wanted to cuddle up in Nicolas Cage's arms and read a book.
I've never wanted to do that with
cuddle up
Cage.
in Ryan Reynolds' arms and read a book?
They seem so warm and inviting. And he's so polite and nice and Canadian.
I think I've erased it from my mind multiple times.
See, I still stand
He's
by
too
my
polite
Jason
to do it.
Momoa.
Oh, then we're just gonna have to keep saying it.
Ryan Reynolds. He's
Oh,
a
Ryan
nice,
Reynolds.
unassuming, gorgeous man. It's magic.
No.
Have you ever looked into his eyes,
What the
guys?
fuck?
Well,
It's
then
like
that's why you
opening
have
the
the
doors
reason.
to Narnia.
That's why you
if
have.
Narnia was just
Yeah,
filled
that's
with
why you
loads
feel
of
that
Ryan
way.
Reynolds.
Deadpool doesn't
Yeah.
have eyes. He has these white things, or sometimes it's red when he's in his X-Force costume.
Oh, that hurt my throat.
I'm not talking about when they stitched his mouth shut, Ryan
Ugh.
Reynolds. I'm talking about just
Ouch.
good old
Neither am
school.
I.
Just good old.
Yeah, I'm talking
good
about
old school Ryan Reynolds.
I said Deadpool. So his eyes are all white, or else they're red after he gets, blasted by fire, or he's in his X-Force uniform, whichever way you want to put it.
Read a book in his arms while he was dressed as Deadpool. That wouldn't bother me.
All for the book, but I still
And
couldn't cuddle
where he
with
lives in
Ryan
Canada,
Reynolds.
you get all the good weed.
Pretty
too.
good book.
So that's also a bonus. And there's a really good chance
And
that
he's
Hugh
got a
Jackman
bunch
will
of
show up, and the two
alcohol.
of them love
He
getting fucked up.
owns, like,
So you just have a drinking
so
party.
then you can have Wolverine and Deadpool.
Be so good.
And dude, to
Oh.
watch the two of them rip
And
on
it'd be
each
a
other.
funny
is
dreaming
awesome.
party too. And there's also a good chance that
Oh, we
Jake
can only
Gyllenhaal will
dream.
show up as well. And that guy's a fucking gent. He hangs out
Yeah.
with them a lot. It's not just because of his cuddly arms. I've forward thought this whole thing through that I'm like, what's the connectability here?
The fact that
See,
you've
I
thought
just-
this much about it
I
at
just
all
can't-
is what has me
I
kind of
still-
going, watch the actual Smeg.
Another reason I've thought
I
about
would
it
love
is
a
like
lunch date
GoreCast
with him,
is,
but-
albeit slowly, we are growing, right? And I am hoping at some stage that we will get big enough to be able to like interview a Ryan Reynolds, but he will have already seen these podcasts and he'll be like, "Do you want to just cuddle up and read a book?" And I'll be like, "Yes." Live on camera in front of our audience. Yes, I do. What book are we reading? Are you reading it to
What
me?
was the name?
Are you reading
was
it
a
to
TV
me,
show-
or are you just like flicking through channels on the television while I read a book, which I'm equally happy to do either? Which is it?
There was a TV show on Channel 4 in late 80s, early 90s. Zig and
Will
Zag
Fix
were on
It.
it at one. No.
Oh.
That was BBC. Zig and Zag were on it as presenters, but they also used to do interviews with people. But the whole point was that,
Breakfast show.
and they were interviewed on beds.
Oh, sorry. It was it the thing with Chris Evans?
Yes.
TFI Friday.
No. This was in the mornings. It was
Breakfast
before
show.
TFI Friday. Okay. Possibly. Probably.
It was
No.
not that. No.
Bananas and
Big
pajamas.
Breakfast. That's it. Thank you, Bill.
There we go.
Fuck.
I just needed the one word. Hang on. Ryan Reynolds made a cocktail. up
Three
called the
people said
Pathetic.
it in the chat.
It's the Big Breakfast. There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, no, there you go. You could do the whole bed interview thing with him.
I don't want to do a bed.
But you just said you wanted to cuddle with him.
I said I wanted to cuddle up and read a book
What's that
I
being a
still
bed?
did.
on a couch.
You've been on the couch.
Okay.
A love seat would be nice, yeah. Although we're
A
two
love
very
seat?
big dudes, I don't know would a love seat really be adequate enough size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and that's
A
why I picked
sectional?
Jason
Whatever
Momoa.
those
I'm
big
small,
things are
so
called.
you can just like cradle me like a fucking newborn. Read a book.
You see, here's the thing with Jason Momoa.
Heaven and happy. Heaven
with
and
Jason
happy.
Momoa, because don't get me wrong, Jason Momoa is a fucking hunky specimen as well. But with Jason Momoa, if
And
Jason
cool as
Momoa is
shit.
fucking you, he's fucking you, and I don't think you have a lot of choice in the matter. With Ryan Reynolds, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I don't
There's
know.
a little bit of
He's
anger
cool.
behind it.
No,
Ryan Reynolds.
he seems like a really
Just
nice guy.
ask
I'm
him
like, hey,
No, I'm not saying that Jason Momoa would do that. It doesn't seem that it's in his character palette to do something like that. But what I am saying is, if some dude was to, like, I don't know, electronically chip Jason Momoa, control him from some sort of satellite dish in the sky, and he decided he was going to prison fuck you, there's not a lot you're going to be able to do to stop with Jason Momoa. Whereas I think you'll be able to override the Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, but my 4'9"
Once again, I bring your
ass
attention
still
to
have the
Emily
same
Clark in
argument
the
with
first
Ryan
season of Game of
Reynolds.
Thrones.
Right, but with Ryan Reynolds, I got somebody like cracking jokes while it happens. This is not any better.
Yeah, but you can also not let it happen.
That's good
I'm
though.
4'9", dude. Like,
see,
I think he's sheer Canadian politeness
Ryan
would
Reynolds will
override the chip.
will like ask you, make sure everything's okay.
Uncorruptible.
Yeah, because I don't
That's a
think you can
scientific
corrupt a
fact.
Canadian.
I
Ask
don't know, dude.
Bret Hart.
Hey, Rob.
It's a scientific fact.
I'm just saying,
this
if you
got
see his
dark
interviews, he just
really
seems-
quick.
He just seems like
you
really
have not been here long enough. This shit gets dark all the time.
This is gonna be weird, but could you cradle
Bill
me?
said you
Yeah,
could be
Mason-
in a hammock
Mason,
and
Jesus
I
Christ, I
could
can't even
be
say his
your
name.
adult baby rocker while Ryan Reynolds reads stories to you. I don't know if I'm not into the whole baby thing. That's not my bag. Although I will say that that does sound like what can only be described as a very comfortable day.
Right.
And as days go, just to clarify, I'm not into the baby thing, but as an overall scenario, that's not unappealing. You know, as long as I can physically get out of the rocker and use the shit.
I mean, there's
myself,
worse things that could happen.
That'd be
Oh,
fine.
yeah,
I'm not
no,
doing
no.
any nappy
I'm not
shit
talking
or anything like
baby
that.
thing. I'm
Well,
just
But
saying,
like,
like,
if it's just you rocking me in a
him
little hammock
rocking
while
me-
Ryan Reynolds reads me bedtime stories, I'm down for that too. That's good.
no, I'm not talking
Great.
like some weird
See,
baby
now
thing.
I'm getting a vision of like Rhea Ripley, like cuddling up and me reading her bedtime stories while she's using me like a little teddy bear.
Letty is saying we should mail him essentially because I'm pretty sure you could charge pay-per-view for that. I'm full sure of it. Let me think about this in advance, and maybe next week I might do a live tweet. Yeah, I'm like, is this
During
a career
our,
ender? I think if
our
anyone in the
Tuesday-
fucking Hollywood
next Tuesday
circuit could
program.
appreciate the joke, it's definitely Ryan Reynolds. And if anyone might let me pay through on the joke, that'd also be true. Like, look, honest to God truth, from what I've seen of his last couple of
Yeah.
movies, if I let him put a couple of bottles of Aviator gin in the shot, there's a very good chance he might do it.
Oh yeah.
Or also
can-
talk
he-
about Cricket
Do you know what,
Mobile,
dude? If
the,
it was Ryan
like,
Reynolds,
cell
I'd
phone company
be
he
happy
owns, I
for Bill
guess.
to rock me back and forth in a hammock while Ryan Reynolds leads me all the latest Cricket Mobile bill
Right.
info.
Yeah.
Bottle of his alcohol in one arm, and him just spouting
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, and I'm there sipping on some
Your monthly
aviation gin.
purchase.
Ryan, we've got a marketing plan.
Yeah. That's the thing. He's got everything.
He's got a
What does
gorgeous
Jason
face and
Momoa
massive
have?
muscles.
Scary eyes?
Right. Dude,
He scares
That's
me,
what
though.
I've
I
been
don't know
saying,
if I'd
dude.
be able to
Worst
trust
case
him.
scenario,
What's
I
not
think
to
I can
trust?
hold my own against Ryan
I'm
Reynolds.
sorry. I totally trust him. I've looked at him. I'm like, he seems like a trusty motherfucker. Like it just
You know
seems
what? You know what?
safe.
You know what? He is a person
I
that you
don't
cannot
know
deny
about that,
has
though.
had a career path from the very beginning and stuck with it. Started off as a lifeguard, then got a job in Atlantis, and now has become the king of Atlantis.
Right.
He did
Yeah,
do
but
that. Yeah.
didn't he rape a dragon
No,
lady?
he did not.
That's just
To be
Ryan
fair,
Reynolds did not do that.
those were some cultural misunderstandings, and once they were past them,
Right.
it was very much mutual.
Right.
Until season 8, where they fucked it all up.
Mm.
No, he was well dead at that stage.
I know.
He was well dead at that
I know.
stage.
I know.
Ryan Reynolds.
Nope. I still stand by it.
Hmm.
Ryan Reynolds would make an awesome lunch date. He's funny as hell, but There's just nothing safer than, Aquaman's arms, dude. Just read me a little book or something.
I think I'll
Jason
stick with
Momoa has an angry wife that hates Amber Heard being creepy with him. That is true.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds in a fight against Jason Momoa, who wins? Already.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, hands down.
Yeah, that's
Jason. If the reason I want to hook up with Ryan Reynolds
hook,
is because I'm pretty
it.
sure everything's consensual with Ryan because I can hold my own, and the reason I'm worried about Momoa is because he can just hold me down and Momoa me at any time.
hold you down.
You've been Momoa'd.
I mowed the lawn and I didn't like it.
I got Momoa'd and all I got was this crappy t-shirt. I want that to be a thing. Yeah. And and it's sore behind too.
So said I saw on social media. Jason Momoa
I've
has
seen
a
that
bodyguard.
meme I've seen that meme where it's literally all that's written underneath it is who's protecting who here?
Hey, here's your bodyguard. This
Ryan
one?
Reynolds reading
Really?
mobile phone bills to Johnny in a hammock rocking while drinking aviator gin. Welcome to the GoreCast After Dark.
Also, situations like that, a bodyguard isn't there to protect the client from the public. He's there to protect the public from the client.
I mean, the whole storyline of the trailer writes itself. I'm getting super relaxed due to the fact he's reading me. Well, it depends who's advertising in the trailer, to be honest. If it's the Cricket Mobile thing, it's the fact that I'm actually hearing the Cricket Mobile's fantastic prices. It's just soothing me. And like, don't get me wrong. Drinking a fine glass of aviator gin while Ryan Reynolds reads me fantastic Cricket Mobiles is pretty relaxing, but I have to say it's these goddamn prices that just make a weight lifted off of my shoulders, and then I just lie back in my
and then the whole like
and
mobile
then
to mobile
Bill
calling's
rocks the
free,
hammock,
and
then Ryan Reynolds, it's kind of like I feel a little bit used here or whatever. And I'd be like, be quiet, Ryan. Just
Oh,
Bill
see,
just put the icing on the cake.
That seals it right there.
Are you talking about the trailer for the advert that we're shooting?
We're going
advert
big time
of the
here,
advert
guys.
coming to a TV
That's
station
fucking
near
sealed
you
it. Like
soon.
that's at number one right there.
We are going big time.
There.
Does Jason Momoa sell anything?
No.
Axes.
Oh, actually,
He does.
Hatchets, I imagine.
he's in partner with a bunch of shit like clotheslines, tools. He does a lot of stuff with a friend of his for photography, shit like that. Or him and his bike club go running around, and then like his friend takes the pictures of all the shit they do and stuff like that.
Bike club.
Bike.
What if Morgan Freeman just started saying things about Cricket Mobile? I think it's the voice of God, and then Morgan Freeman just walks into the shot, where it's just like, no, I can understand how you'd make that mistake, but it's me, multi-Oscar nominated, award-winning actor.
Though I did play
Morgan
God
Freeman.
that one time.
Who did? I nearly went to look over my shoulder when I saw your cat. I don't know why I did that.
All right.
Because you expected Tuco to jump up in response.
This advert's getting very expensive very quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you guys?
Yeah, because
you guys gonna have whatever the GoFundMe on this one.
You know, a lot of favors.
Yeah.
I know you don't know me,
honestly,
but
I'm loving the enthusiasm, but I think we need to strip it back to the guy that already gets paid by Cricket Mobile, and the dude
Actually,
who
it's
just wants to
Mint
get stories
Mobile.
right to him in a hammock.
And
let's just let this
Mint Mobile.
What?
It's Mint Mobile. I said the wrong.
Whatever
thing.
mobile. I don't mind.
Yeah,
it's fine.
mobile. Just mobile.
Whatever. I'll be a mobile shill. I was a mobile shill for 3 years.
I did too.
Yeah, I can be a mobile shill for one advert.
Oh, it was not fun. People yelling at you all the time because things weren't working.
I'm not even a shill because I'm not getting paid.
But you are getting paid in Ryan Reynolds talking.
Yes,
to
that's
you.
true. That is true.
So that's worth more than money.
Hopefully we get to do a prank on Hugh Jackman and then we run off holding hands through a relatively large field full of hay.
Oh my God.
That could be excellent.
Oh,
Patrick
it
Stewart,
will be
Hugh
excellent.
Jackman, and Elvira voicing the characters in the book Ryan Reynolds is reading.
But then Ryan Reynolds isn't reading it.
He's the narrator, and they're the voice of the characters.
But then
So he's a narrator can break the fourth wall with the characters.
Well, I won't lie to you. Any excuse to shove Elvira into anything, and I'm pretty much down for it.
Doesn't necessarily have to be Elvira, but yeah.
I almost said a bad thing.
No. It has to be Elvira.
Okay.
Did Elvira get mentioned? Yes. Well, then that's what we're going with. You don't bring out your star player and then go, no, you just go back off the field, please. No.
No, I think it's just that he couldn't remember the actress's name, which neither can I know.
Sandra Peterson.
Thank you.
Peterson. Yep.
Ryan?
I don't know where we go here.
And if you have any control over that company that owns Ray, maybe throw our name in. We're like an advertising
best audiobook ever.
Powerhouse.
The Flying Spaghetti Monster.
I'll message him after the show.
On your private server, is it?
Yeah.
Let me just make this call.
We're friends.
We are back. Before we leave, we are back on Thursday. You know what? I'm gonna chill and chat because we kind of got through those news bits pretty fucking lively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only been about
a roll of smoke
hour and a half.
We're back this Thursday.
Smoking a pancake.
Cigar and a crepe. Bong and a blintz. We are back Thursday, where for a change, we're not going to be doing Christmas horror movies as a Christmas present to mostly Buzz and Giz, because we've gone and done all of the good movies. So
we never did Santa Jaws, dude. I'm really sad. I just want to point that out. And I just saw like every muscle in Giz's face like lock up. Yeah, you thought I forgot. I did.
Can you mute him?
I'm sad.
I had forgot.
Can you mute him?
I'll tell you what we can do is what are you doing like Christmas night?
Drinking? Nah.
I'm talking to Carter.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, he answered for me, so yeah, drinking and stuff. But
like, do you have family and stuff over Christmas night, or are you back in your own house?
Yeah, I'm back in my own.
We could watch Santa Jaws. That's the end of that sentence.
Sweet. Because
I might live stream it, but you're going to have to find somewhere to watch the movie yourselves. I won't be putting it on the screen. It'll just be watching it with myself and Carter.
Because it definitely seems like one of those that like you just can't watch by yourself. It just seems like it's a fun one.
Oh yeah, nothing about this movie screams "watch it by yourself."
Right.
Also, Hikage, the Sunday kill sessions are the Goose Duck. So you're part of that. You know you're part of that.
Yes, you're a part of the Sunday kill sessions. But anyway, as a break for Giz and the lads, well, as I said, mostly Giz and Buzz, I decided we'll do some Christmas TV shows because we ran out of good Christmas horror movies, basically. So we're going to be covering, I can't remember the episode line, or give me a minute, I'll bring this up in a bigger image. I have it here. It's okay. GC downloads. One sec there, kids. Where'd you go? There you are.
I think it's season 3, episode 10.
It is Buffy, season 3, episode 10, Supernatural, which is a very supernatural Christmas, which is season 3, episode 8, and The X-Files, which is season 6, episode 6. And if it came out in 2006 or 1996, hooey! There's some crazy shit going on there.
666.
The number of Scully's
the beast.
Yes.
Indeed.
Ryan Reynolds.
What?
Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
We end every episode by all hail Ryan Reynolds.
We haven't done a what with Keanu. We thankfully, because everything kind of calmed down in the world to a certain degree, we haven't had to do a what would Keanu Reeves do in a while. So that's good.
There's another guy you can add to the niceness pool.
Keanu Reeves?
Oh, dude. He's
Yeah.
like, he pretty much started the niceness pool. I mean, like, he's just a
Yeah,
rock star.
but he
in
could
that
also
motherfucker.
flip me upside down and shove my head up my ass so fast.
Ryan Reynolds would not do that.
I don't think he'd do
Which
that.
is why
Although I
I
don't think, like,
don't
I'd
want
have
to
to
read
actually
me a
give him a
story.
reason to do that, I think.
And Jason Momoa wouldn't hesitate to do that. He would right up.
See, what
there.
I
terrifies
feel
me
like he
about
would. No,
Keanu
I
Reeves
feel
is
like
I
he
do
would
think he's a
hesitate.
vampire.
Yeah.
Because that man does not age.
No.
Like, even when I was watching, do you remember when the new Bill and Ted came out last year? Or was it last year? Yeah. It's 2021, wasn't it?
Year
Yeah,
before, I thought.
2020. 2020, I think, because we reviewed it last year.
Yeah.
Hey, Google. Bill and Ted 3.
Face the music.
2020. Yeah, okay. You can shut up now, Google. Thanks. Yeah, when I saw him in that, it was like he, when he's, do you know, when you see him done up as your man again, and it's like, this is weird. Because the other guy is like, oh, I'm definitely in my 50s.
Yeah. Alex Winter definitely has aged.
Yeah. Anyway, Sunday Kill sessions are there, and then next Tuesday, have your weird Photoshop ideas in your head, and we're just going to sit down and drink and chat shit.
And also make sure they all include Ryan Reynolds.
I can, yeah. But yeah, make sure to have all of those, whatever weird shit you want to see me make on Photoshop or draw on Photoshop or whatever. As I said, my drawing may not be as good as normal because I'm on only a mouse. I don't have a new drawing tablet for the PC yet.
Just briefly, hello to Best RC, who has joined us just as we're finishing up. Hello, Best.
RC, how are you? Welcome and goodbye to the chat. Yeah, and also over in American Horrors this Sunday, myself and Giz are going to be talking all about the new Chucky TV series. Buzz and Carter are going to be doing a Majestic original versus remake, talking about Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Silent Night. And there's some other weird shit in there as well to keep everyone entertained. And other than that, we'll catch you all during the week, fuckers, where we're going to be talking about some other sort of mad horror bollocks. Bye!
Stupid fucking dishes. Fucking hate cleaning. Hey, over here! Oh, goddamn dishes. I feel like it's just washing the same dish over and over and over again. Hey! What the fuck? Careful you don't cut yourself with that knife. That is...
You left the sink running, asshole!
Stupid creepy goddamn fucking doll freaking the fuck out of me. I hate it. Literally scared the shit out of myself. Poopy.
Beware, evildoer, for I am the coup!
What the This is getting too fucking weird.
I hope you remember to wash your hands!
Goddamn creepy bears are freaking me the fuck out. You gotta stop. What is that noise? I know that noise. What is that noise?
Vedue Dambala! Give me the power I plead of thee! Ave Due
You puppet possessing fuck! What the fuck are you up to?
Nothing.
You're pulling a goddamn Chucky on me. I know that incantation. I've seen the Chucky movies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you puppet harassing me?
I was bored.
Bored?
Yeah, bored, man.
Seeing as you're so into Chucky, there's a new season, or like a Chucky TV series out.
Oh.
That'll alleviate your boredom.
Oh.
It's very good, actually.
Oh.
Actually, that gives me a good idea for an episode. Join myself and the kids this Sunday, 8:30pm CST, and whatever that equates to is GMTs, only on American Horrors. We're going to be talking about the new season of Chucky that came out, and it's fucking mwah!